Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a good day today. It's morning around 7:30 in India, and today is Monday. So the start of the week. I hope this week goes well for me and for you. And welcome to my channel. Here we talk about embracing your emotions, nourishing your mind, and finding peace in the chaos of life. We talk about self-love, self-worth, emotional stability, mental health, and every small actions that lead to a big change. So, if you are someone who is looking for clarity, growth, or even someone who just gets it, then you're in the right place. So, let's walk through this journey one day at a time, one morning at a time. Today, I thought to discuss about emotional stability. I penned down my thoughts about emotional stability. So let's get started with the video. This is my notes where I write things that I want to discuss in the video. So, what is emotional stability? What is emotional stability? When we feel safe and stable, safe and stable with our emotions, that feeling is called as emotional stability, where we're not worrying about things. So, have you ever been around someone who makes you feel like you can just breathe? Like you're around someone and you just breathe deeply. You feel safe to breathe deeply. You don't know why that's happening, but you do. You feel safe. That is emotional stability, where you don't have to overthink your words or wear a mask. You're just yourself. That is emotional stability. And it's one of the most underrated things in our relationships with our parents, siblings, partners, and even friends. It's the most underrated feelings. Love is overrated. Support is a good thing, but so many other things are valued, but emotional stability has not been the talk of the world yet, in relationships especially. Emotional stability means you can be your most vulnerable self without fear, without the fear of being judged, without the fear of being dismissed, or without the fear of being abandoned. In emotionally safe places, you're heard, not fixed. So, people go to places where they want to share their emotions, and in turn they start receiving advices that if you do that, this won't happen. If you do this, that would be good. If you do that, your problem will be solved. If you Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do that? Why did you do that? So many advices, so many fixing. People want to fix. But in emotionally stable places, you are heard. Your problems are heard instead of trying to fix you. You're seen, not scrutinized. Your actions are not scrutinized. You are healed with presence, not pressure. You're healed with presence, not pressure. You know you're emotionally safe when you can say, I'm not okay, and the silence that follows does not feel cold. That is a very important yardstick of determining whether you are in an emotionally safe and stable place. And here's the beautiful part: emotional stability does not only come from others. We look for emotional stability and safety from other people, from our close ones, from our partners, from our friends, from our parents. But it does not just come from others, it starts with you. The way you talk to yourself, the way you hold your own heart, the way you hold your own body, the way you talk about yourself, the way you feel about yourself, it all comes from within. And you know, it's very easy to start looking for safety from and in others, but it's the most difficult thing to try and find that emotional safety within ourselves. It takes a lot of healing, lot of practice, lot of healthy habits, lots of healthy choosing. It takes a lot to find that emotional safety within ourselves. And that is the most safe, most stable. It lasts long. It does not go away with people. Whether it's a friend, a partner, or your own inner world, emotional safety is the soil where connection grows. Emotional safety is the soil where connection grows and healing begins. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. You deserve softness and safe places, safe spaces that feel like home. So, how to build this emotional safety within ourselves? How how do we find within ourselves? I think we can follow a rule or a process of steps where the first one would be to understand what does emotional safety mean for us. When the word emotional safety is said, what things do come to our mind? Does that mean like not being judged, not being harmed emotionally, not being said mean and hurtful things, not being said triggering things? Does that mean emotional safety to us? If that does, then do we have a habit of going to places where this emotional stability, emotional safety is hurt by other people's? If that is the case, we should first and foremost, stop ourselves. We should distance ourselves from from the places where the emotional safety, the emotional world within us is hampered, is hurt. And then we must try to fill those voids inside ourselves. We must try to make that inner voice emotionally safe. We will discuss about this in further details. In we will deep dive into what emotional safety means in our next video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good Monday. I hope you have a good start of the week. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.